I've now spent a long time putting Emma Frost's abilities to the test, and the things that she's capable of are really quite amazing. So let's break down all of the things she can do with her abilities that I found so far, including combos like this. I'll just explain this first combo first because I think it's quite interesting, and then I'll break down this mechanics and what's going on. So you basically activate your third ability, go into diamond form, hit a punch and then a kick, and it will do the I'll call it an insta-kill on squishy targets. You can't do this on tanks. I think almost up to 300 health. I think Black Panther has 300, right? So we could do a test on Black Panther. So if you do it on a 300 health target, this is what will happen. So yeah, it's an insta-kill on targets up to 300 health, basically. Now, the reason why this works so effectively is this crystal will basically deal damage once it's destroyed. A nice burst of damage, okay? But normally, in the normal form, you will need to use your primary laser attack, and it takes quite a long time. But the nice mechanic is you can combine both forms to essentially put down the crystal, go into diamond form, and then hit a melee attack followed by a kick to burstily destroy the crystal. Now, what's incredible is you're doing the burst damage from the crystal, but because you're in melee range, you're also going to be doing melee damage to the target as well. So let me just show you exactly what I mean. We'll put this crystal down and then do a kick, and take a look at how the damage is on this target. So you basically get a kick damage onto the target, a kick damage onto the crystal, which will then transfer some damage onto the target as well. And then thirdly, the crystal breaking will do extra damage there. And then finally, the fourth part, you need to hit them into a wall. If you don't hit them into a wall, you won't get the bonus damage. So when you hit a kick and it basically hits into a wall, it will do extra damage.
You deserved that, dear.
So the combo will be, you will need to make sure that there's a wall behind them, right? Which does happen fairly often with a lot of bottlenecks in this game. And then, yeah, you just do crystal, diamond form, punch, kick. That's it. Now, there are some other things you can do with this sort of combination of both forms. And one of the ones I really like is that you can combo this from a distance. Now, you're going to need to do fairly amount of decent damage first, but if a target is low enough health for this combo to work, I'm going to have to wait to see the stats to know the exact value. I think it's around 100 to 120 HP. But once they're in that burstable area, you can then throw the crystal from up to a 15-meter range, and then go into the diamond form, do the kick, punch, and they'll instantly die. So what's really, really incredible about that is you can do that burst combo and you don't even need to be next to them if their health is low enough. And another really, really useful thing about this crystal, which I think needs to be sort of explained, is it's basically going to have health equal to the target's current HP. So the amount of damage you need to do it to get that burst is going to be based on how much health the target currently has. For example, if I put this crystal on a full health Lunar Snow, look at how much damage I need to do to it. Right? Now, if I get our health lower, like this, and then throw out the crystal, it's a lot less. So the crystal health is based on how much current health the target has. So if you see a low health target, you can basically use the skill shot up to 25 meters, right? Like this, okay? Throw the skill shot down, and then just be like this. Insta elimination. It's a really powerful burst shot to melt down anyone on lower health. Now, like I said before, I'm going to have to wait until the official patch notes and the updated Marvel Rivals website to work out the specifics, because it's quite hard to figure out when you don't have damage numbers on the screen. I don't want to say the wrong numbers here, but I'll figure it out when we know, so stay tuned for that. But I really want to highlight how important that is for her playstyle. She has a maximum range of 15 meters on her primary, right? Can't go more than that. But because this crystal has a maximum range of 25 meters, you can still provide value in terms of securing kills, even at a longer distance, right? So you can still do a lot to help your team. Now, it's really important with this crystal that the time to secure the kill with it is very limited. Look how quickly this will disappear. It's very fast. So if you spend any time wasting, you're not going to have any chance. And on top of that, I think it would be best if I show with this Galactobot here. If they walk out of this radius here, it will be cancelled. And even if they walk back into that radius again, it will no longer work. So you do have to use it as a skill shot and act very quickly. Which I think is why, once again, the into diamond combo is just so much more powerful. And earlier, I wanted to showcase how we had to use this combo, go into here, punch, kick for a one hit, right? But the story is different if the target is half health, okay? If they're half health, then what we can do is throw the crystal down, go into this form, and just a simple kick will do it, even if they don't hit the wall. Because once again, this crystal is obviously how much damage you need to deal is based on the target's full health, right? So really, really cool functionality there. I also want to showcase how it is actually paired with the ultimate as well, the crystal. So if you put the crystal down before you use the ultimate, and I think I shouldn't use the term put the crystal down, because this is a skill shot, right? Like, you actually have to hit the target, and it has a bullet travel time. If you miss, you miss, okay? But if you hit a target with it and then activate your ultimate will do damage to the crystal and the target at once. So you'll be able to do that burst damage pretty effectively. This seems to be more useful on lower health targets. Groot, not so effective. Let's choose... Let's go for Thor, who now has 600 health in the Season 2 patch. And we'll do the crystal ult combo on him instead. As you can see, it's a lot more efficient to do it on lower health targets. And then I want to show you how quickly you can eliminate a squishy, right? So Lunar Snow with this combo. Although it is a little bit overkill, honestly. Like, it's really quick. Now, I also want to highlight this diamond form and how special it is. It's got a function called Unstoppable. Now, this is very different to any sort of other abilities that we've had. The closest thing we've had is the Thing, who's immune to launch up, knockbacks, and other displacement effects. However, Unstoppable is like the next level. And what I mean by that is you are basically not going to be affected by pretty much every ability in the game. I'm not sure if there's any limit, but Doctor Strange ult, Jeff the Shark ult, all of these things that interact with you just won't affect you. So the way you can perhaps think of it is it's like the Thing passive mixed with the Punisher turret, or the Unstoppable effect in Lunar Snow's ult. I think that actually might be where we hear this. No, we don't really hear that anywhere in the game, the word Unstoppable. So it's a very, very powerful mechanic that you can use to just, like, as soon as you hear a Doctor Strange ult or Jeff the Shark, you can just be like this. And then you're safe. You can even see in this footage here how it can be used to stop a Mantis sleep. So it seems like it's going to stop almost every sort of ability impact effect in the game, whether it's a sleep, a freeze, a grab, potentially. It may even counter other Emma Frost ultimates. I'm not sure, but it's a very, very strong sort of status effect. Now, one ability that I haven't talked about yet is the Choke Slam, which is in diamond form, right? This ability doesn't do much damage. If you want to deal damage, you've got the just basic melee combo. It's going to do more damage. It is designed as a CC tool. You want to pop it to interrupt other hero abilities or ultimates if possible. So it's there to interrupt and CC or sort of slow down another hero, right? You're targeting them to basically take that effect on by stopping their abilities. But there's another useful case for it. It's a good initiation tool because when you go into diamond form, if you don't combo it with the crystal, then you want to get up close to them. And it does have a 7-meter dash range. 8 meters, you're not going to hit it. Oh, we did there. It seems to be 7 or 8 meters. For example, if I do it here, it doesn't work. So 7, 8 meters-ish, and you're going to hit the dash. And it's got a massive hitbox. And by that, I mean if we aim over here, still going to hit it. If we aim over here, still going to hit it. So it's a stronger magic dash in terms of targeting, easier to hit, but shorter range, and it's not for damage, it's for initiating and CCing the target. So it's going to be a good tool to help protect your backline from divers, and a good initiation tool to start a upfront fight. So those are my major learnings for Emma Frost so far. And I'd like to create a sort of more in-depth guide when I've learned her more and everyone's already got their hands on her. These are just some sort of exciting things to showcase with her kit so that you can all get excited and start theory crafting about this character. So hopefully you found this video interesting. If you did, please consider subscribing and I'll see you all in the comments. Cheerio!